More exposure than maybe in-depth tricks or secrets or anything like that. The session is based on an article I wrote that just sort of lists out 10 things to keep in mind as you prepare to do e-commerce websites on Drupal. So some will tend toward the very basic, like what modules should I use to even begin collecting money or have a shopping cart. And some will deal with just standard e-commerce, maybe best practices. How do I get SSL protection? How do I stay in touch with my customers? And then some other stuff is just a few other Drupal modules that aren't specifically e-commerce modules, but that we use at Commerce Guide with our client sites and that other people have used to implement things like ratings and featured products and I guess whatever else I have in here. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. But at the end, the last slide, we have links to both the slides and to the full article. So if you'd like to follow up with this information afterwards, feel free. Again, this will just be about exposure. So if you do have any in-depth questions on any particular item, maybe I'll just pause at the end of each tip. And I'm happy to field a question or two during the session. But then to avoid things taking too long, if you have any other questions or just want to come ask me about something afterwards, come find me. The projector is kind of weak, so some of the screenshots that are embedded in the slides might not be terribly visible. I apologize for that. What I will do is I had a demo site cooked up that I could flip back and forth between, but I'm not sure that you can really follow along if I were to do so.
It'll be a little better if you turn off all the lights.
Okay, well, even then, the text is so small. I was sitting back there earlier and it was, I don't know. Maybe if you do want to see the demo set up, feel free to find me afterwards and I'll just have it sitting here on, and you can fiddle around with the Uber card demo site that's on my local machine. A pretty similar site is also online at commerceguys.com. If you go to demo.commerceguys.com/UberCart, and that's just a demo of all of UberCart's features and some of the additional features that I'm going to just discuss in this session. Not all of them. So, just by, at Commerce Guys, of course, our whole business, I'm just going to dive in. So at Commerce Guys, of course, our whole business model is let's build e-commerce websites using Drupal as the platform. And of course, starting with Drupal gets you all of Drupal's I guess great features for managing users and content and having RSS feeds and having categorization and different user roles and all that sort of stuff you get for free by starting with Drupal as the base platform. And then what's really important then is to use a system that fully integrates with Drupal, like UberCart on Drupal 6 or Drupal Commerce, which we're developing for Drupal 7, because you don't want to have a separate e-commerce system that you're just sort of integrating with some sort of a bridge or something, whether that's OS Commerce, Zencar, Magento, any separate system can take advantage of Drupal's core features, core strengths. You're stuck with some sort of an integration bridge that just, I don't know, it's just not as good as using a full Drupal native solution. Of course, the problem is that UberCart and Drupal Commerce won't have the full feature set that Magento might. But we're working in that direction, and we'll see if we ever get there. I think it will happen because I think that we don't have to do a lot that other systems have to do just to present a page. There's already a Drupal content management system. There's already a theme layer. There's already everything in the contrib space that you need to do most of what is involved in an e-commerce website. This screen is just all about what is Drupal, what are the two solutions that we're using for e-commerce on Drupal. And I was struck by a quote that Dries Weitart made at the CMS Expo. And he had this image of a baby, literally like jumping from its mother's womb or something. It was really wild, but he said that Drupal 7 will give birth to a new way of developing distributed modules. And the reason that's pertinent for us is because UberCart from Drupal 6 is a really robust e-commerce system. That's really tip number one, is to know your tools. But UberCart for Drupal 6 is there, but when we're thinking about what we can do on Drupal 7, we're essentially rethinking the way that we're doing e-commerce, rethinking the way that Drupal enables us to define products and to build a checkout form. And so coming down the pipe of Drupal 7 and beyond, we'll be rethinking a lot of what we're doing. But for now, you do have to know what are the tools to use precisely launching today, tomorrow, this month, next month. And of course, there's an abundance of modules. The Drupal mantra is just there is a module for that. I'm sure we can find something in 356 guess whenever I took that screenshot, modules to do some sort of e-commerce thing. Now obviously on Drupal 6, the two big systems are UberCart and Ecommerce. Ecommerce is more API oriented, and UberCart is slightly more have a shopping cart out of the box oriented. So the folks with UberCart, when we developed it, was to simplify store administration, store configuration, product catalog creation. So whenever you install the UberCart modules, you have things like basic image support, you have a basic catalog. You don't have to build all those components yourself. Whereas with e-commerce, you might have to do a little bit more heavy lifting. So that's a very simple way to decide which module to use for you. There are also other considerations like what contributed modules are available for the system you want to use, what payment system are you using, so is that available for UberCart versus e-commerce. And at this point in time, I think that the ratio of use is something like 20 to 1 UberCart to e-commerce, so you're going to find a lot more ready-made for UberCart. But e-commerce is still there and it's still alive and kicking, and I'm guessing that it will exist on Drupal 7. But right now that hasn't started yet. So for Drupal 7, if you have a project that's going to be maybe 6 months out, maybe you're pitching it now and planning and doing your I guess just project management up front, you can consider using Drupal Commerce or UberCart for Drupal 7. I think right now both are saying, hey, we'll be ready when Drupal 7 comes out. I'm not sure that either will be there. But Drupal's own release date is a little bit flexible right now too. So we'll see what happens in the coming months. But these are the two projects to watch. And I'm happy to provide more information on Drupal Commerce after this session or in the session tomorrow. But then, of course, the number 2 tip, aside from knowing your tools, is to not mess up your tools. Once you've picked a module, whether it's UberCart or e-commerce or one of the other, I guess, lighter weight e-commerce systems, don't hack what you have. And does anybody have any clue what this little snippet is from? You want to take a guess? It's from an OS Commerce module install.txt. I came from an OS Commerce background, and the way that you installed something was by searching through all your files line by line to replace text and break your OS Commerce install. So you can't update it anymore. You're not staying maintained. You're having to. I guess with OS Commerce, every time you install one module, the next installation becomes that much more difficult, and it's just a real royal pain. So obviously, Drupal's structure is modular. You install one module for a specific feature, and all these contributed modules work through Drupal's core systems to alter parts of the page or a form or the way that a user behaves or something like that. And so you might ask, what's the big deal?